It's a new year, and that means new cakes for my sons. The first birthday of the year is my CamCam. My baby boy turned 4 years old yesterday. So I got in the kitchen and I made him his cake. Now, I'm not the only one in my house obsessed with the Lotus biscoff cookies and cookie butter. So for my baby, I made him an airplane cookie buttercream, and I drizzled biscoff butter in between each layer. And when I say it tasted good, baby, it tasted real good. I also brushed each layer with a vanilla bean simple syrup, just to lock in any moisture. Cause who want a dry cake? After I got each layer with a good old crumb coat, I put it in the fridge for about 30 minutes. Then I took them out and refrosted each one to get the next layer on there. Usually when you cover it in fondant, you don't have to do this part, but I love having extra buttercream on there because duh. I got each tier as smooth as possible. I put it back in the fridge overnight and worked on the rest of it the next day. Cause baby, I needed my sleep. I sure was tired. But I already know every year, every birthday, 3 times a year, I will make my son's birthday cakes. I started doing this when my oldest was 5 years old, and he is now 12, about to be 13 this year. I always wanted to be that mom who has the best cakes, that mom who has the best food, that mom who all friends come to the house to eat and chill. And I have to say, I have turned into that mom. And I say this every year, I am not a professional baker, nor am I a chef. I honestly just love cooking and baking for my friends and my family. And now I love showing my friends and family on social media, which is y'all, how I do everything that I do. I won't say it's easy. It took me a few failures to get to this part. But one thing about me, I'm going to persevere in the face of adversity. Now, I always say, don't go back too far on my videos and see how I used to do my old cakes. But honestly, I look back at those pictures and videos and I make myself proud. Because I have come a very long way, and I'm proud of that. So I buttercream up the bottom tier and the top tier of this cake. I'm using this new method of layering the fondant instead of rolling it on top like I used to do. This is my 3rd time trying this method, and honestly, it was a lot easier this time than my first 2 times. A little bit of water to help the fondant stick to the buttercream. And then we're just going to roll it over, and then we're going to cut off any excess fondant. I use a very sharp X-Acto knife for this portion to make my job 10 times easier. Because back in the day, I used to use a knife. Then to some white buttercream, I added a drop of black food coloring to make it gray. Then I just kept kneading the dough until it turned gray. And it looked purple at first, so I was a little bit scared. I cut it out, then I added it to my cake, and I cut out the brick forms that I wanted to have. I went to my local bakery supply store that I love, and I bought these brick stencils. And after I laid the fondant on, I just took the brick stencil and smushed it into the fondant. And now it looked like bricks. Then I rolled out some more white fondant, and I got my edible images and started cutting them out of the fondant. I had to give the big Roblox sign because duh. And apparently this guy is the Roblox guy. After I cut everybody out, it's time to start decorating my cake. I got some milkshake straws in the middle of my cake, about 5 of them, and cut them to fit the top of the cake. Added some chocolate right there, and then added the top tier to the cake. I gave it a good old steam bath, started adding all my decorations on top. And it's looking cute already. Added some clean Roblox toys, the cake topper I got from Etsy, and all the robots that I bought him. I added it on top, took it to him, and this was his reaction. You like it? What's that? Roblox. And you got boom. Roblox cakes for my CamCam. I told y'all he was nonchalant. All right, bye.